Warning, this podcast contains mature subject matter and controversial topics. Viewer discretion is advised.
Here on Unzipped Truths, it's come to our attention that some of y'all think we've been a little rough. That we gang up, stir drama, and throw shade. Let's clear something up right now. We don't start drama, but we sure as hell don't shy away from it either. Think we're coming for you? Good. Because here's the deal. We're equal opportunity offenders. We don't give a fuck who you are. But moving forward, we're bringing a sharper, more professional edge to the table. We'll stick to the topics that matter. We'll bring real conversation. But if we offended you along the way, I'm so not fucking sorry. Hold your own sack, stop being a pussy, and tune in to Unzipped Truths every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Oh, and by the way, go fuck yourself. Unzipped Truths, where the truth hurts.
All right, welcome everybody to the Unzipped Truth. How is everybody doing tonight? The podcast where we dive deep into complexities of modern relationships. I'm your host King, and joined by my co-host Akasha. Akasha.
Hey everyone, today we're tackling a hot topic: ethical non-monogamy versus monogamy. Is there really a right or wrong way to approach relationships?
Yeah, we've got a full house today, minus one. She'll be back. She'll be along shortly. But we have our guest hosts, Sassy and Scouse, and Dixie will be along here shortly. Scouse, how are you doing today, sir?
Not bad today, but we just get through it, don't you?
We do. We just keep moving forward, sir. Sassy, how you doing? She fine. Okay, so let's start by defining our terms. Akasha, can you break down what we mean by ethical non-monogamy and monogamy?
Sorry, I had to swallow my lasagna. Absolutely. Monogamy is the practice of having one romantic or sexual partner at a time. Ethical non-monogamy, or E&M, is an umbrella term for various consensual non-monogamous relationships structures like polyamorous, open relationships, and swinging. I think King is dead or something because I don't hear him.
Yeah, I don't hear him either.
Hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Okay, I it's the mute button, man. I keep forgetting about that. Okay. Okay, it's a new mic, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's a new mic. I'm still getting used to the daddy Yeti. Okay, so historical context. That's what we're going to get into. To understand where we are, we need to know where we've been. Monogamy has been the default in many cultures for centuries. What factors have contributed to this, Akasha?
Religion has played a significant role in promoting monogamy as the ideal. Many major religions emphasize the sanctity of marriage between two people.
Yeah, that's interesting. When did E&M? That's a hard. Them are three letters that are hard to say together. But when did they start gaining traction?
While non-monogamous practices have existed throughout history, the modern E&M movement gained momentum in the 1960s and 70s with the sexual revolution.
That's that hippie love. All right, Scouse. What do you want? Do you have anything to say about the non-monogamous practices? Like, everybody knows that you are a very, very you're very monogamous with your wife, Miss Dixie, and she is also very monogamous. Y'all are as one, and y'all don't do any of that fuckery, as some would say. So what do you got to say, sir?
I don't know, to be honest, with this one. It's I don't know. I just don't feel or seem like the need to like be with other people. So I don't know. Yeah, it does cause challenges sometimes online with people because obviously they're going to try shit, aren't they? And then when you explain it, everything to them, they're like, "Oh, well, everyone says they're exclusive, blah blah blah." But we actually practice what we preach.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hang on a second. Let me mute Sass real quick. Okay, so yeah, everybody has their own vices. And y'all are very as one with each other. So and that's how a lot of couples are. Just like Akasha said, the religion takes a big role in it. It just depends on how religious you are, and sometimes what religion you are, because some religions take it a lot more seriously than others do. But let's talk about the psychologically behind these relationship styles. Akasha, what roles does trust play in both monogamous and non-monogamous relationships?
Trust is fundamental in any relationships. In monogamy, trust often centers on fidelity. In E&M, it's about honoring agreements and being transparent about other partners.
Yeah. What about attachment styles? How do they factor in, do you think?
Well, attachment theory suggests that other early relationships shape how we connect with partners as adults. Secure attachment can lead to healthier relationships in both monogamy and E&M.
Marriage, you know what I'm saying? And like for 20 years, that I was very dutiful to my ex-wife, and even though she was unfaithful, like two wrongs didn't make a right in that particular situation. So I was always taught to be like just think about my wife and no other woman, basically, because like my mother, she's one of them Bible thumpers. Like she's a holy roller. Teacher for 6. Like that's what we were. That's the kind of shit that we lived through. So when I got divorced, it became a little bit different. Like I didn't see monogamy as important then. So I started to experiment. I guess I let my freak flag fly, and when I unfurled that bastard, like it flew. It's big. I didn't know it was so big, and I didn't know it flew so high. So, Scouts, what do you think?
First got together, I wasn't even looking for a relationship at first because I'd had so much shit and all that, and I was just going on doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do, but it didn't make me happy. So I'm really glad that Dixie came along because she only made me happy and made me actually feel something. When I was just fucking around and doing shit with other people, I was just like, yeah, that's another one. On to the next.
So what do you actually feel? Like, I'm just fucking with you, bro. Y'all, like I said, y'all are two of the most monogamous people that I've ever met in my life. Like, I didn't know you before you met Dixie, so I didn't know, how you rolled, basically. But like, since you met her, just like I said in the one podcast, like, a girl can come up to you and you immediately shut that shit down. Like, I'm married, can't you tell? Ring, can't you see it on my card? And like you would just say when I opened up a room, you would just hang out there. You wouldn't entertain the idea of any female, even hardly talking to you. So that's devotion right there. But on the other side of the coin, I've known a lot of people who are like in a polyamory relationship, and they're dedicated to each other as well. It's just when they feel the need, or when both consenting partners, when they decide, they go and and explore or whatnot. I don't know how does that work, Akasha?
On what, like communication or trust?
Well, like how does a an open marriage couple, how do y'all figure out, you know, do y'all have rules? Do y'all have guidelines? What is the
Yeah,
normal?
we have rules, and they're basically freaking just simple. Like I said, it's all about communicating and trust and everything. But when it comes to like being with another person, we have to be open with the other person. So if my husband is gonna want to go on a date with a woman, like I said, I don't care if he's on dating sites or whatever to talk to these women, because we can get on there if we want to. We're not gonna hide it. But if this woman wants to go on a date with him, get to know him, maybe wants to have sex, but there's that rule right there in the sex area. Of course, he's gonna ask permission to go on a date with her. I'm gonna give my blessing. Go right ahead, have fun. But when it comes to the sex, it's at least minimum 3 to 5 days before you can even have sex. So you have to go on a dates with them for a few times before you can even get there. Otherwise, you're just basically a horny person who just wants to get in there. We can't, we can't be that. We cannot have them being that either. But I've been on a date. Yeah, that's what the parties are for. The BDSM parties that we go to, these events. That's what we do over there. We can have sex on the fucking day, on the same day. No questions asked, no permissions whatsoever. It's free for fucking all. But when it's with other people, like dates and stuff, then yes, there's days that you have to go up to before you have sex.
Okay, so it's like courting.
Yeah.
Like you got to court the person. Yeah. Like back in the old days, like you had to go on 3 or 4 dates before you even got a kiss. You know what I'm saying? From that's how my grandmother and that's how it was back then. Like you.
Yeah, so it's basically like dating a guy or a girl. You want to make them feel comfortable. Get to know them before you think about wanting to. I understand there's some people that does that want to get to know the man or the female to before they can get comfortable enough to be in the bedroom with each other. It's just like that. Unless you're just one of those people that wants a one night stand, then yeah, that's not us. There's gonna be rules, and mainly it's all about going on the date and then having the sex.
Figured that there was some type of rules. I remember like in 3DX, I was with I was monogamous with, let's just say hypothetically, my first marriage guy. We were monogamous, and then we decided to be open, and like it was fine, as long as I told her what was going on, or she told me what was going on. Like it's more like a safety thing, basically. Yeah. You want to make sure that your partner is safe with the person that they're choosing to spend their time with. So okay, so communication, that's critical in any relationship. It don't matter if it's monogamous or non-monogamous. Like if you don't have good communication from the very beginning, that relationship is doomed from the start, because communication is key, very much so. Scouse, what you think?
Well, yeah, communication is I think it's the most important thing, because sometimes if I can tell. I was saying to Dixie the other day, I can tell when she's pissed off, and even though she's covering it and hiding it, I still know. And I was like, just talk to me about it, whatever's bothering you.
Yeah, she's got a look.
I was like, as I said, her face is a tell. I was like, so
like
just talk.
Like her and Sassy, they both wear glasses. They both wear glasses, so like
Yeah, so do I.
yeah, you do too. But like you wear you're kind of more like sassy. So y'all two wear y'all's emotions on your face. Like you can tell if you're upset, if you're mad, if you're agitated, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see it all over y'all's face, right? Dixie, you can definitely tell she's pissed off because her eyes get huge, like saucers, like she wants to just jump through the screen and bite your ass. I know.
More like punch it.
She's been mad at me a couple times. Like
break it.
That too. I mean, there's a look for every emotion. Let's just put it that way. So, me and Sassy, we are very devoted to each other. We haven't categorized our relationship, except we're devoted to each other. I don't go around fucking around with other women. She don't go around fucking around with other men, but she has the option to if she wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So, like, because she always has that option to, like, do what she wants. She never exercises it because she's happy the way it is right now. But I do know that years on a relationship, people change. So if she did change her mind, like she's always got that option. I always just call it monogamy plus because you never know. Okay, so how does it differ between monogamy and ENM, Akasha, like communication wise?
Well, communication is vital in all relationships. ENM often requires more explicit decisions about boundaries, expectations, and feelings. Monogamous couples might benefit from adopting some of these communication practices.
So let's talk about setting boundaries. How does this process differ? I know, like, a normal married couple, that thumps the Bible, like they have set boundaries. Don't look at a bitch. Don't talk to a bitch. Definitely don't touch a bitch. So, like, I'm just saying, like, look, my marriage was like this. If I talked to anything that had tits, I don't care if it was an animal or a human, I would have something slung at my head. Like, I got very good at dodging shit. Like, I could dodge with the best of them because I knew if I turned around and said, hey, to somebody I've known for years, something was going to come flying through the air. A shoe, a fist, a knife maybe. You never know. It was a grab bag. It was always an exciting... It was always...
breaking up.
Let's see where we at. Okay, the boundaries. So, boundaries, like... Did you answer that question?
No, because you broke up and I didn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't break up. Okay. So go ahead and tell us how boundaries affect a non-monogamous relationship.
Here, double of you, let you know. In monogamy, some boundaries might be assumed, like sexual exclusive. In EMM, partners need to be explicit. Sorry, I can't say shit right now. Need to explicitly. I think that's how you pronounce it.
It's explicit. Yeah. Explicitly, yeah.
Explicitly discuss and agree on boundaries, which can lead to a deeper understanding of each other's needs and desires.
Like, the desires are the most important part. I mean, not really, but they're very important. I'm gonna tell you, because, like, you don't want to be in a marriage where there's no desire time. I'm gonna tell an embarrassing story real quick. I got married. I didn't get my first blowjob from my actual wife till our 10-year wedding anniversary. Ain't that some bullshit? Like, bullshit. I mean, that's just straight bullshit. I'm just gonna let y'all know that was bullshit. So, but you know, I was a dutiful husband. So, like, I waited. I know. Y'all are all shocked, like y'all are all speechless. I know. It's yeah. Well, okay, Scouts, your turn. Boundaries, my friend.
The thing is, like, it's weird because, like, there's not like I don't really like we don't really like set boundaries because we trust each other anyway. But I do get pissed off because there is certain people online who are fucking assholes and creeps, and over the fact they'll try it on. So that's the thing that bothers me. So,
Yeah, them assholes and creeps. I swear to God, like they get an air horn. So y'all don't know, we can't hear it, but you can hear it on the stream. Like every time, like I got a list of sound effects that I can use, and so I'll use them throughout our podcast. And so I've been growling and clapping and like sounding the air horn, stuff like that. Like I think I growled at Akasha. I mean, you know, everybody knows how I like to growl. So, okay, boundaries. So, like y'all don't have boundaries. Like you could go like bang a bitch off a wall, and that wouldn't be over y'all's boundaries. No. That's a loaded question, by the way. I just want to let you know that's a loaded question.
No.
Did you see he got louder when I said that? Like his voice got louder.
No, we just trust each other. So, like I don't know. It's just like a normal relationship. Like we know it's wrong, so we don't have to like say to you can't do this, can't do that, because none of us even want to do it anyway. So,
okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna see, like right now would be a great time to open. Ask like an open-ended question, but I'm not gonna do that because like I'm not going to be that guy. Like I'm not gonna be that guy. So because I enjoy Scouse. Scouse is a very good dude, and he's very good for Dixie. Like he makes her happy, and we all want to see Dixie happy because like when she's not, it's hell on earth. What? I didn't say that. Sassy, don't say that. Oh, okay. Anyway, so yes, boundaries are.
Why are we blaming Sassy for it?
I'm just saying, like, she tries to throw her voice. She tries to throw her voice over here near me, and make me say shit that I didn't mean to say. Okay. You just did. I'm just saying. So, okay, boundaries are very important in a monogamous relationship. It defines what you can and cannot do, and
okay, he broke up again.
share their man, I guess. I know a lot of people who, like, you would go, hey, I got a, can your husband come to my bachelor party? Hell no. Like, hell no. And like, it was horrible. Like, they don't like letting their men go and do anything fun. I mean, look, we're just going to the strip club for the hash browns, not with the women, the hash browns, because they make such good hash browns. That's all. Just saying. Like, some women are a little overboard, but a lot of men are overboard too. So, I guess it's a give and take thing. Damn, Sassy, you scared the hell out of me. Like I'm gonna frame the fuck out of you one day. Like, scared the hell out of me like that. Oh, goodness gracious, girl, I got bumps all over me now. Not the good kind. Okay, so where are we at? Okay, jealous and emotional management. Like that's a big one right there. Like jealousy is often cited as a major challenge in non-monogamous relationships. How do people and non-monogamous relationships deal with jealousy and their emotions, Akasha?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Jealousy can be present in both relationship styles. In EMM, people often work on reframing jealousy as an opportunity for personal growth. Techniques like comparison, feeling joy for your partner's happiness with others can help manage jealous feelings.
Yeah. Yeah, feeling joy for your partner's happiness with others. Like, I've known a lot of people that do that. Like, they're just like, yeah, my wife's on a date with a dude with a bigger dick than me. Like, I'm very happy for her. Yeah, no. Most guys, they get very, very, very jealous. When I used to be one of them guys, like if you looked even in my ex-wife's directions, like we were fighting in the middle of the restaurant, it didn't matter. Like we were fixing a bump. I was a very, very jealous person. Like I didn't even like her to go up and ask for a cup of sugar from the neighbor. I mean, we never needed sugar, but she insisted on going and getting sugar from him. So like I was very like suspect about that. So okay, that's fascinating. And what about emotional management in general?
Both relationship styles require emotional intelligence. In E&M, there are often more complexity due to managing multiple relationships. However, this can lead to increased self-awareness and better emotional regulation skills.
Like yeah, managing multiple relationships. That's I tried to do that one time. It did not end well. I called. Okay, so I had before I met Sassy, I had two girlfriends at the same time, but I was smart. They were both named Donna. So like if I was
Donna!
yes, actually my daughter called them Donna 1 and Donna 2. Donna 1 was the young one, Donna 2 was the old one, like Donna and Donna. But so if I was with one, I could never get her name wrong because they were both named Donna. So that's a tip for you fellas. If you're going to have multiple relationships, make sure that their name is the same. Then you won't ever have to worry about saying the wrong name in bed. Okay, so like I'm gonna give y'all that one for free. That's the kings of ice. Okay, Scouse, you, the emotional, how do you manage your emotions? And this is a good question for you because for a while you had a little issue with managing your emotions. You're getting a lot better now. Like I am very proud of you, sir. But there for a little bit at the very beginning, like you was on an emotional roller coaster, was you not?
Thank you for saying that. And yeah, I was. Just to be honest, with you, like my emotions are still everywhere, but I'm getting better at dealing with them because now I've got like people I can talk to about it, and I'm not like sitting there just being in my own head. Apart from today, where I just had one of them just off days. It's just in my own head and just just one of them. Just basically sat there all day. Didn't even message anyone or talk to anyone. I just wanted to be on my own, but at the same time, I didn't want to be on my own. But the way I manage my emotions now is communication. That's the most simple thing for me to do. If I don't, then I bottle shit up.
To ask, and so I'll be 1 second because I'm trying to get her to explain it. Yes, me and you've been through hell. Yes.
Going forward.
Uh-huh.
But when I sleep,
Mhm.
I feel like I'm being attacked.
Okay, so can I tell them about your dream? Okay, so this morning, I woke up to a manic Sassy, right? I opened up my eyes, and the first thing out of her mouth was, congratulations on the wedding. I'm like, what? Did I get married? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
So
yeah, like where's my fucking invite to the wedding?
right. So I was very confused. So I went back to bed. Like that that confused me. So I was like, oh, this must be I don't know what this is, but let me go back to bed for a few minutes, and then I will address this when I get back up. So because we had a long night last night, we had the fire and the subsequent trying to figure out how to rewire this place to get it back, to get electricity back. So I laid back down, face down on my keyboard, just where I was when I woke up. Okay, so when I woke back up, she was in the bedroom, and I could tell that she was upset. She was crying. She had barricaded herself in the bedroom. Like, good lord! Thank God the power pole didn't catch on fire again, because I'd play hell trying to get Sassy out of that bedroom. So, she has very, very, very vivid dreams. Like, her dreams are almost like they are in, like they're real life. And they are real life, but she's dreaming. So apparently, she, I guess all of her friends turned on her. Me, you, Akasha, you, Scouse, Dixie, even Little Secret, in the Discord server, turned on her. And I guess I had gotten married, and like we were all laughing and making fun of her, right? So when she woke up, she was kind of still in that dream state. So like she still thought it was real. That's when she came out there and asked and told me congratulations, and I'm like, yeah, I'll deal with this in about 20 minutes. Let me hug my keyboard a little bit more. So, when I finally woke back up, she was still out of sorts, and so I asked her, I said, what in the hell are you talking about? Like, I don't even know what you're talking about right now. And she started to elaborate what her dream was. When Sassy dreams, it takes her quite a few, I don't know, an hour or so to actually to realize that she's not that it's not real. Okay, so she was a little bit upset this morning, and I mean, she had every right to, I guess, because she thought it was real. We know it wasn't, but she hadn't got to that stage yet, and so it was a long night. It was an ecstatic morning. Like our morning was great. So we got. I don't know if y'all have seen the server, in the general chat. She tried, to like open up last night and was trying to, tell everybody that she was sorry, if she had been like distant or rude, and I don't know Sassy to ever be rude to anybody. So I was reading it, after she was writing, and but she thought she had been rude and distant to people, so, or inappropriate, something like that. But like Sassy's never inappropriate. I mean, she's inappropriate with me, but like I welcome that. So when she had that dream this morning, it kind of like it pinned her to a wall. And she's been emotional all day, because of it. So, like that's why she was asking me the question that she was asking. What was it again, Sass?
No.
Oh, here. Yeah, say it.
I need to know, how do you, one for myself, but also for a friend that's more family, how do you help somebody, also yourself, because you notice that you've been doing good and you keep going forward, but everybody thinks you're using it as an excuse, but that are asking you these questions for healing that worked for them, but now you're going backwards. How do you go forwards when you find out everything you've known your whole life about this friend that's like more like family was a lie, for one, and you carried it because you thought you had to be everybody's strong for them. So you never took time for yourself, and now you are because of your man brings out the best in you, which I know Scoot understands this. There's things that I'd like to talk to Scoot alone, but I don't know how to open up anymore. But I also have problems asking for help when I never did. I don't want to be closed anymore. I don't want to be trapped. I'm making this public. I'm also asking because I was raised with very strong Christian morals. Yet, I wasn't raised in a church. I didn't know why. 100 or didn't understand 100%. The morals that were raised to me were never really shown, so I didn't understand it. I'm starting to see through you guys. And I'm so curious, but yet I'm scared. And when I tried when I was younger, it blowed up like a grenade. How do you fix that?
Well,
Kasha.
well, yeah, like I totally understand that, and anytime that you need to talk, just all let me know, and I'll try and help as much as I can. But I'm still struggling with shit like that as well. Like, but yeah, if you need to talk, anytime.
Hey, Scouse, can I ask you a favor, sir?
Yeah.
Can you swallow your microphone so we can hear you a little better?
Don't deep throat it though.
Don't deep throat it though. Like there's a fine line between deep throating the microphone and swallowing it. You're very, very low. It's hard to hear you. Like I have to really, really like concentrate on hearing you. I think if you go into your Discord settings and you turn your mic up just a little bit, it'd make all the difference in the world. You wouldn't have to scream or anything, but like we're having some people say they love hearing from you, but they can't hear you. Sassy's one of them. So if you could raise your mic volume a little bit, that would be amazing, sir. Like we like to hear that beautiful, beautiful boasting voice of yours, sir. Akasha, do you have any advice for Sassafras?
Somebody where they rub me the wrong way.
Well, sometimes when people do wrong me the wrong way, mainly family members and of course my own damn daughter. And then
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that's not funny.
No, that's totally very funny. Along with, them drama queen chick and some other people and shit. Yeah, I do take it out on my husband. But I also take it out more on myself because I allow it to happen. But when you have a partner or somebody there for you to tell you that it's okay, that they're here for you, if you want to lash out, go right ahead. You can hit them, you can do what the hell you want to them just to get it all out of you. Do so, because those are the people that's there, that they love you. They're gonna support you no matter whatever happens. You need to cry it out, do it. My husband gets me there all the time, even when I'm down and I don't know why I'm fucking down. He's there. He tells me what's wrong. I tell him I'm fine, and he just looks at me with the fucking eyes and tells me that something's fucking wrong.
Look, we don't want to know how your husband gets you there, ma'am. Like that's just.
Yeah, but he does. Like I said, he's just there to listen, and tells me that he doesn't know what to say, but that he's here to comfort you and support you. Just lash it out if you have to.
Well, I mean that's what we do as a couple, right? Like
yeah,
when you're in a partnership, it's not just you or it's not just her. It's both of y'all, and y'all are supposed to walk that road together, hand in hand. Like not you walk it and drag the king behind you. You know what I'm saying? Or he walk it and drag you behind him. Y'all supposed to walk side by side. That's the whole.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing about marriage.
That's why he says that my bullshit and drama and all that shit is his bullshit and drama and everything else, just like his is mine. We're doing this together, and you're not doing it by yourself. Though there are times when you probably do want to do it by yourself, and there's, like I said, I try to do this shit by myself, but I can only do so much, and it's not good for my health to do it all by myself. So of course it's good to have a partner.
This is what I say about marriage. There's two things that you incur. And we're not even talking about kids, but there's two things that you incur when you marry someone. You incur their baggage and you incur their debt. That's what you do, because legally, when you marry somebody, if they're $100,000 in debt, guess what? You just became $100,000 in debt because that is your partner. Right, so
his debt is my debt, my debt is his. Yeah,
that's right, and his baggage is your baggage, and your baggage is his baggage. I don't know how much baggage you got, man, but like,
if you met my family, it's a lot.
Yeah. I'm married. I'm fixing to marry a Smith. Just that's all I'm gonna say. It's a Smith.
Yeah.
Like Smiths all over the world. She doesn't have a lot of baggage because like Dixie don't fuck around with baggage. She cuts that shit off of her real quick. Be like, baggage, be gone. So
she got that spray. She got that odor.
Well, she has she's raised 3 kids by herself. So
yeah.
She has been able to do what a lot of people said that single women can't do. Raise their kids and have upstanding members of society. Like if you were a single woman back in the 70s, like you had a degenerate as a child or a bastard. You know what I'm saying? I had a daddy. My daddy was there from the day I was conceived. I'm still a bastard though. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like
my daughter's one too.
Yep. And so Scouse, what do you say, sir?
I don't know. I'm struggling a bit just struggling a bit today. So it's a bit like I've got like brain fog today. So I'm a bit like I don't know. It's like all my thoughts and shit are just all jumbling together and shit. So
yeah, there ain't no problem, buddy. Like I'll clear your fog for you. You want me to come over there across the pond and clear that fog? Like I'm a good fog clearer. Like, I'm just saying, like I can clear some fog. Dixie probably wouldn't be. She probably would not approve of the way I clear fog, but it is what it is. Like sometimes you just got to do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like be damned and go 100 miles an hour, and we'll just face the consequences when we come back.
Yep, he broke out again.
All right. I say what, ma'am?
You broke out again.
Oh, probably. It's our internet, and it's probably still got a little smoke inhalation, like our router. Like it breathed in a lot of black smoke last night. Like so.
Yeah.
I had to do CPR on the little router. It's horrible. Like you never want to see a router go out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like be a heroic, death of a router. That was not. Anyways, how do I sound though? Does my new mic sound good besides the lackluster internet?
Yes.
I feel vindicated then. I'm gonna give me one of them boom arms so I can hang it over my head and be like a rock star, wow, 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 something like that. So, like I'm gonna grow my hair long, well, the patches that grow in you.
Where's my pickle candy? And then there goes data again.
Now I can hear me. Okay. What? Okay, so emotional relationships. Where was I at? Okay, views. Let's talk about how society shapes our views on relationships. So, how do cultural norms impact people's choices between monogamy and non-monogamy? What you got to say, Kasha?
Well, society has long promoted monogamy as the ideal, which can make it challenging for people interested in E&M to explore that option. Media representation.
Representation.
I can't pronounce certain fucking words. Representation. I suck at my words. I'm sorry. I need to go back to school. Legal structures and social expectations all play a role in shaping our relationships choices.
And I approve that message. I'm just saying, like the king approves that message. She did good.
Also,
good job, Akasha.
I said pickle, not dick.
What? Look, don't bring my name into it.
I told my husband if he can give me my pickle candy, but also give me some pickles too, and he unzipped his pants. I'm like, I meant pickles, not dick.
Try that.
What the hell is pickle candy?
Well, it's a gummy, but it's in a pickle, like little pickle slices. Like, you know how you cut up pickles in little slices, like a long stick slices.
Yeah.
So
oh yeah, I mean, I know how y'all people do it, but I don't eat my own kind, so.
But it's just the pickle slice gummy, but its actually flavor is candy. I mean, green apple, but it doesn't taste like green apple at all. So, but it is gummy pickle spear, so it still looks like a pickle.
Like I said, like I'll kill the dills all day long. Like I don't know if I've ever told y'all, like I'm Mr. Pickles, but like I'm a special pickle. Like I'm a hybrid. I'm a buttersweet.
Mm-hmm.
Buttersweet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I am.
Okay.
Is that Dixie?
What?
Yeah.
My God, it's about time. Like we've just been floundering because we didn't have Dixie.
What is?
You deserve some applause, ma'am.
Do I?
No, not really, but I mean, we're going to give it to you anyways.
I did.
Yeah, it does.
So, your husband has been telling us the whole time how Dixie this and Dixie that, and Dixie. Like, I think he said Dixie about 1 million times because he's missed you that much.
Record.
Haven't you, Scouts? You've missed her that much. Yes, you have.
I haven't either. I really have.
Yes. So, Dixie, we are talking about monogamy and non-monogamy, and we all know how important non-monogamy is to you. And
monogamy is not a piece of wood.
You got 5 minutes.
Really isn't.
What?
Monogamy is not a piece of wood.
It really isn't. Like, I used to have some mahogany, and that's what I thought. That's what I thought they were talking about the first time I heard monogamy. I was like, is that just a different style of is that a darker mahogany than I got or what? So, yep. Okay. So what is your views on monogamy and non-monogamy, Dixie? Yeah, I'm talking to you, chick. Like anytime. Dixie, I'm gonna frame you.
I was talking, fucker.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Well, clean the cum out your ears. Anyways, I don't share.
Sassy, she wasn't allowed to do that no more.
Didn't know, and I wasn't awake. My eyes were open.
What?
I really wasn't awake. So
What?
What'd she do?
We're listening. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't share, and it's very important to me because if I'm not enough for you, then you don't need to be with me.
He doesn't play well with others. I'm just saying.
I do not.
Nope.
Go ahead, big dicks. Show them how it's done.
What?
Monogamy style.
Monogamy
Well, you missed.
style?
Yeah, you missed the first part. Like I Like, we have two opposing views tonight. Like, you and Scouse are very monogamous with each other. Like, very. It's
Yeah.
sickening. Y'all are so monogamous with each other. Like, and then you got the Vampire King and the Queen. They are in a different style relationship, and sometimes, like a lot of times, you're either one or the other, or I mean, you're like my son, the hermit that like loves girls to death, but just won't. Yes, and that's okay though. That's okay. He said he's waiting for the right one. He actually told. Listen, he actually told me and Sassy that he was going to be alone forever, and I said, no, you just ain't got sniff eater over here, and I'm just there. It goes. Okay, I'm back now. Okay, so he just hasn't. Listen, he just hasn't sniffed the right pussy, I don't think. But once he does, I'm gonna make that bitch sign a waiver. Why? I'm gonna make her sign a waiver because he's gonna get all of his sexual aggression. You know what I'm saying? Like all that pent up sexual frustration he's had for all his life, and like he gonna wear that girl's ass out. Wear her out, and I'm not. My homeowner's insurance don't kick in for that, so she's gonna have to sign a waiver or something. Like,
well, I mean, either that or he gets the wrong piece and it turns him gay.
I mean, I have seen that. I've seen that happen. Yeah, I mean, what's going on with that? Like,
my sister was with her husband. Well, they'd known each other since 3rd grade. And then they started dating junior year in high school. And they got married in 2005. They had 2 kids. Oh, I hit myself in the face.
Why are we doing that?
They had 2 kids. And at the age of 36, I believe, he got diagnosed with cancer. And he fought it. He always used to say he wasn't going to. He wasn't going to fight it because his sister died of the same cancer at 26. And they don't know if his brother carried the gene because he died in a car accident in 2007. So before any of this cancer stuff became an issue, they didn't know about it. His older brother, who was in my class, had already died in a car accident. So it was just him and his sister and his dad and his mom. And his sister died in 26 of cancer after having a miscarriage, and then right after the miscarriage, she had a premature birth. And then his dad got sick and ended up turning into the cancer. So his dad died in his 50s. His sister died when she was 26. So it was because they said it was genetic. Well, one night, my sister's a nurse, and she said that he had a nosebleed, and it smelled funny. So they went ahead and checked out, and he had blood cancer. And even though he said he wasn't going to fight it, he did. He fought it because he wanted to stay around as long as he could for his kids. And he managed to live until his daughter was 13. And he said at least he got to see his daughter become a teenager. And he passed away on Martin Luther King's birthday of 2022. He passed away at the age of 38. And my sister had only ever been with him her whole life. This would have been their 19-year wedding anniversary on the 25th of September. And my sister's a lesbian now. Yep.
Man had some good dick. That man had some good dick, apparently. So
she moved. She got with a woman, and she got with a woman. But this woman, she's a bitch. She was with a man up until my sister. Like, she has 5 kids by different people, and like I said, she was dating a guy before she got with my sister. And what she saw with my sister was easy target. My sister was emotionally, vulnerable, and she had a paid for house, a paid for nice house. She has vehicles, and my sister makes good money. She makes damn good money, and that was her free ride right there. But yeah,
I'll be her kept daddy. No, I'm just kidding. Sassy, don't hit me. Just saying. Anyways, Yeah.
But yeah, they would
like
be
she
together
went
19 years when she went lesbian.
she went straight clitoral on
Yeah,
everybody. So
but she's always been like a hard nosed person and stuff. But the other day, she actually was talking to me about toys and stuff, and I was telling her about them.
oh my God, like we should all chip in and get sister a toy. That would be
Sister
amazing.
don't need help.
The
I just
unzip,
said sister
the,
makes good money.
listen. The unzipped truth helps everybody. I'm just saying.
Well, then help
So,
Dixie because Dixie's poor.
well, look, your husband, your husband, he's supposed to be helping everybody. Scouse, where's them toys at, man? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, by the way, I just got your message online, Scouse. I was hanging out in the closet. Don't say nothing, Dixie. That ain't the closet I was hanging out in.
I don't judge.
That's a lie.
I do, but I do it secretly, and you don't hear me.
That's the truth right there.
So, anyways, she went lesbian on us. And I just think it was an opportunity. I think Dixie's sister was, she was lonely, because she lost the only partner that she had ever since she was like an egg.
She was lonely. She wanted somebody there, but she didn't want another man.
And she didn't get him another man. She got a whole nother family.
Yeah,
kids and all.
Now
So-
she's
Something.
But that's what happens when death enters the equation. My grandmother, my grandmother and my grandfather were married for 60, almost 70 years or some crazy shit. After my grandfather died, she announced 6 months later that she was getting married again. Everybody's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And my mom was like beside herself. We didn't know this gigolo, and so like it came on so sudden. I told my mother, "I'll be damned if I'm going to that wedding." I was forced to go there. So I whispered to in Jackie's ear. I said, "You take advantage of my grandmother, and I'm gonna kill you slowly, and I'm gonna be happy doing it." About 2 months after that marriage, my grandmother called my mother, said she wanted to come home and divorce this bastard. And he seen the same thing. He seen a newly widowed woman with a lot of money, and he was trying to line his pockets with Grand's money. But see, the thing about my grandmother is she was a tag inspector. She worked for the tag office in Marion County, and like she was a 4-foot tall firecracker. Like she carried a gun, and back in the olden days.
Back in the olden days.
Back in the olden days.
He broke up. Yeah. He dead. Sad moment at this moment.
I keep losing service for some reason. I don't know why. I've got plenty of bars on my computer, but it just for some reason loses service. Anyways, yeah, back in them yonder days in the 60s and 70s, you know what I'm saying? Like that hippie love. That's when the Quaaludes were prevalent and the peyote was in everybody's pocket, right? So, free love. I was born in the wrong generation because I love free love.
Thank you.
So, anyway, what do you do? What do you do? Come on, spill it, Kasha. What do you do?
He said bless you because I sneezed.
Okay, see that's a gentle man right there. Like he's a good dude. Me and him had a good little conversation the other night. Like we were throwing memes back and forth at each other. Like
yeah, he told me.
Like bros. Yeah. We had a good little time. Anyways, Dixie, I'm gonna catch you up real quick because we went through a little bit. We were talking about how the differences between monogamy and non-monogamous relationships. Swinging, open relationships, polyamory, that's considered non-monogamous, but it's ethical non-monogamous because both partners agree. Mm-hmm. Like I know people who were in non-monogamous relationships and the woman didn't know that they were in a non-monogamous relationship. So that's not an ethical one. That can't be put in the pot as the same. So well, I was in an unethical non-monogamous relationship because like I I eventually knew, like, because I would catch the bitch every time. Like she was kind of dumb. Like she was smart.
He needs mouth to ass.
No, what? Like,
You mean,
see,
don't
and
you?
as soon as you said that, the sound came back. Like it's like, jeez.
Or ask
Anyways, what? No, that's a no. That's definitely a no. Like we are not doing.
Christopher, did you like those? Did you like those things I tagged you in on Facebook?
It's funny as fuck.
Yeah, I haven't got to see them yet. I haven't looked at Facebook all day. Like
You
I've
should.
been looking at Sassy. Yeah. Are they that bad? Like you have been going on a Facebook rant with my name, like Chris Turbeville. My phone dings more than it's ever dinged before. Like Dixie finds all these little memes and shit, and she tags me in them. So I oblige her and tag her back.
I tagged him in some stupid shit.
Yeah, she tags me in some dumb shit. But
that's what me and my husband
some of
does.
them is funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sometimes.
I can't knock it because the dumb ones are fucking hilarious.
If Scout
But I
had
do the same
Facebook,
thing.
you're doing the same thing to him.
Oh my God, Scouts, hurry up, get Facebook, bro. Like tag team, you're it. Okay, so Mr. Scoose, he's there somewhere. He'll make an appearance soon.
Yeah.
See, I told you he was there. I told him we're gonna have to. No, I told him we're gonna have to put his microphone down his throat so we can actually hear what he's saying. Okay, so we were at the practice of having one romantic sexual part. Okay, that's monogamy. Okay, well, I'm way up here. Hang on a second. I scrolled back up because I was gonna enlighten Dixie, but she already knows all this shit. So,
Yep.
where were you at last, Akasha?
I think we were in the case studies.
Case studies. Okay, so case studies. All right. How did you read it yet?
No, because I was waiting for you to start it off. Duh.
Okay, so let's look at some of the real world. Oh yeah, these are the real world examples. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, so can you share case studies we've prepared for the show, Akasha?
Sure. We have two couples, Adam and Julia, in a monogamous relationship, and Ben and Emily practicing E&M. Adam and Julia face communication challenges and unmet needs, while Ben and Emily struggled with jealousy and time management.
Yeah, Dixie struggles with jealousy and time management too. No, I'm just kidding. How did these couples work through their issues?
With curb stomping.
You like that curb stomping shit, don't you?
I do.
So how did they work through their issues, Akasha?
You know, that is a question I'm at to ask my husband, that one, because me and my husband have yet to be in a jealous. We don't have much of a jealousy at this moment, and we don't face any communication challenges. Though we did have one incident. That's about it. But we always have time for each other. So for Adam and Julia to face communication challenges and unmet needs, well, they literally would have to work on that because, babe, how would you work on communication challenges and unmet needs?
Scream louder.
Unmet needs, in my opinion, come from lack of communication.
Okay.
So you have to start by opening up the line of communication and actually telling each other how you feel about things that happen, what you want moving forward. If you feel that things aren't adding up, tell your significant other. It's literally that easy.
Yeah, but they're facing communication challenges, though.
It's
ass to mouth, like I said.
simple communication. So is easy as like looking through a toy catalog together and what out of here interests you, what types of things. It just do things together as often as possible and open up those lines of communication. Go toy shopping together.
Okay. Well, Ben and Emily.
I've always wanted to go get one of them little glowworms with Sassy. Like, I agree. Toy shopping is the way to go.
Well, Ben and Emily struggle with jealousy and time management. How do they work with that?
Time management's always going to be an issue, especially adulting in this day and age. You've got so many stresses on you from, make sure this payment's taken care of, make sure your kids are taken care of, make sure this is taken. Like, you run out of time. However, you have to make time for yourselves. If you don't create that time, then you're going to drift apart and start resenting each other.
Thank you, Dr. Phil.
How about they're struggling with jealousy as well? How do you work with that one?
That's a hard one because jealousy technically stems from insecurities. You think that this person wants something I'm not providing them, especially if you're looking at going into a polyamorous relationship instead of a monogamous relationship. It's mostly the people that are getting jealous because of their own insecurities within themselves. So that just needs to be communicated. It's like, I feel this way because of this. And most of the time that can be fixed with, well, that's not how that's not how it's going. I understand this is how you can feel because of this. And don't minimize the other person's feelings. Because if you're minimizing the other person's feelings, then they feel like they're not going to get heard. If they feel like they're not getting heard, they're going to stop communicating, and it's going to lead into more problems. Just open, honest communication about it.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Phil.
That is Dr. King Vampire to you, ma'am. I'm just saying. Akasha has learned the art of diverting. You've learned the art. You're a master
I've
now,
learned
ma'am.
the art of
Mhm.
Where's the proof?
Yeah, my husband is more wise.
Look, he is a vast knowledge of information
Yeah.
that is very what do you call it? Appreciate off the anal, girl. Like it's like a drug to you. I swear to God, it is. Anyway, so we appreciate his input because like he says it the way it needs to be said, and I totally agree with him. Like communication is the biggest thing. Jealousy, if jealousy is your deal, like y'all, that jealousy never solved a problem with a couple ever. Like it always either increases that problem or pushes the other partner away. The more jealous you are, the further they're going to get. Does that seem about right?
Yep, that seems about right.
Yeah. I used to be a jealous ninny. Like, but I learned.
Now
I
he's just a
learned.
ninny.
I am a ninny. Ninny. Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. I am that. So, okay. Let's see. The boundaries and the relationship satisfaction. How did Adam and Julia? What did they do to correct their misgivings, ma'am?
How do they work through their issues?
Yeah. How they work through their issues?
Well, Adam and Julia sought therapy to improve their communication and emotional intimacy, while Ben
That's
and
good.
Emily established clear boundaries and improved their time management skills. Both couples saw improvements in their relationship satisfaction.
Except for one isn't going in debt by paying a therapist.
That's right. Therapy is expensive. Okay,
I would have known I needed therapy.
Yeah, I had to take. When I got hurt, I was in therapy for 4 years. I had one of the best therapists ever. There's a difference between psychiatrists and therapists. Psychiatrists feed you medicine to try to get you to stop what you're doing. The habits or the problems that you're doing. Therapists sit there, and I did not I didn't really believe the couch and the pillow thing, but my therapist was on that shit. She even bought me a little tiny turtle that I could caress while I laid on the couch and told her my issues. But one thing that she did do is she found out that we were having marital issues, and she broke my therapy sessions in half. And the first half was therapy for just me and my PTSD, and then we actually had marriage counseling. It didn't work. Like that didn't work because our marriage was so far gone. Like it was over long time before the doctor tried to help. But like she did try to help, and that was very good. Because most therapists wouldn't do that. They gonna get that $400 an hour, then they gonna tell you to come back for another hour for another $400. My therapist didn't. She wanted to help as much as she could, and so she tried, and it didn't work. But whatever.
That asked him out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can't stop right there at all.
Yeah. So let's delve into ethical aspects. See, this is the first part of your non-monogamy title, ethical, right? So what are the key ethical considerations in both monogamy and non-monogamy, Akasha?
Consent and honesty are crucial in both. In monogamy, infidelity is a major ethical concern, while in a non-monogamy, breaking agreed upon boundaries can be equally damaging. Both requires a strong ethical framework to navigate successfully.
Nice. Woo woo. That's all I got to say about that. Like, nice. You did that. You did that one really good, Akasha. Very, very proud of you, ma'am.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up, Sassy says.
That's what she said.
So,
Excelente.
is there a universal right way to approach relationships? Akasha.
No, not really. There isn't. Ethical revelations suggest that what's right depends on individual circumstances. The key is finding an approach that aligns with your values and meets the needs of all involved parties.
You hear? You hear music?
No.
Okay. Yeah. No, I was. What? Oh yeah, you're on Discord, so you wouldn't hear it. Okay. So, okay. Where are we at? Okay. So, Dixie.
What?
Dixie.
What?
It's your turn to speak, ma'am.
I can't read nothing. I'm on the toilet.
Oh my God! Like Jesus. Oh.
Oh shit! Oh.
There goes another subscriber. I'm just saying. There goes another subscriber. What's that? Oh, Dixie's on the toilet. I know.
That's
okay.
hilarious.
I'm dropping the kids off at the daycare.
Oh my God. Okay, so question and answer section. We've got some great questions from listeners, but I didn't put them in the script. I kind of forgot about them. So, do anybody have any questions? You, Akasha. You, Dixie. Sassy had some, but she forgot them. So, Scouse, you still there, my guy? Don't leave me alone with these women.
I'm still here.
Okay.
Don't leave you alone with these women. Oh my God, you afraid of us?
I will eat your heart.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You threaten to bite people, rip their hearts out, and drink their blood on a daily basis.
Yes, you do.
That's what I fucking do. That's who I am. What the fuck you want from me?
Can you blame anybody for being fucking scared to be alone with y'all?
So some of them actually would enjoy being alone with me, though. So
I'm gonna buy you a pizza one day. I can just see Akasha like standing on the corner under the broken street light, just like stalking her prey. Like, that one's got a good vein. Like, I'm gonna snatch that bitch. Just watch.
Oh my God.
He's gonna be a snack. Okay, so, okay, well, As we let's see, what time is it? 9:23. As we start to slowly wrap up, what are the key takeaways from our discussion, Akasha?
Spouse.
Don't you like? Listen to me. Don't you like that you got almost every speaking paragraph in this show tonight? Like this was the best show ever. Like we got to hear Akasha talk more than like we've heard her talk in a while. Like she's super. You've been doing super, Akasha. So, what's the key takeaways? Do you think? And then we'll go to Scouse, and then we'll go to Dixie if she's off the pot by then.
Is she even gonna be off the pot then?
I don't know. I'm kind of addicted to it.
Okay, so I think the point is that there's no one size fits all approach to relationships. Both monogamy and non-monogamy can be valid and fulfilling choices depending on the individuals involved.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a penis. There's not a one size fits all. Like it's gonna eventually come up to one that he can't match up to, unless he's that one off of Boogie Nights, because he had like a 5 foot long dick and it was as big as a soda can, so he could pretty much fill any hole.
You've seen them all.
No, ma'am. Like, let me tell you something. I don't like looking at penises, but I might have to look at that one because if it's 3.5 feet long, I want to see how he carries that sumbitch. Like, I want to see if he swings it over his shoulder. Does he roll it up and rubber and broccoli band that bitch? What does he do with that thing? Like,
He's gonna shove it
my what?
No.
Smack you in the face with it.
He could. It's 3 feet long. Like he could very easily smack me in the face with it. I don't want to be dick slapped, but I'm just saying. Oh yes. By the way, y'all, we had a citizen of the year. I didn't put any ballots out this time because it was the very first one, and I already had a person in mind. And Quentin Pollock, he lives in the town that I do. He has dedicated his life to keeping kids off drugs and keeping them out of the gangs and showing them the ropes of DJing and teaching them how to DJ. And he's been doing that ever since I've known this man. Like I've known him for a long time, and he actually DJ'd my first wedding to the devil. I didn't have a lot of money left because we had paid for everything, and like he basically came and did it for free. He's a really good dude. Like there ain't no guy that's better than Quentin. I'm sure there's some runner-ups, but like Quentin he's always been a real upstanding guy. He didn't go the way of the drugs. He didn't go the way of the drinking. He always preached the importance of family and community, and that's why he has become Unzipped Truth's Citizen of the Year, because he's a straight up motherfucker, right? And he's very nice, and he will give the shirt off his back to help anybody. I only give the shirt off my back to help pogs and big breasted women. But
I didn't take my shirt off because I'm hot.
I did not need to know that. Like I really did not need to know that. But Quentin will help anybody. It don't matter the breast size. Like he will help them.
Say hi to Mama.
Me, hey Mama.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. And yourself?
We're doing amazing, man. We're talking about how like Moses parted the Red Sea to let his people through.
No, we're not. We're talking about monogamy. Camera phone. I'm not on camera. Okay.
I'm not on.
See, there's proof. I'm not in my underwear. I'm in my pants. I just took my shirt off.
Oh, so is he in movies now?
Cameras.
Nice.
What?
Who said that?
I'm definitely ugly. We love Dixie's mama. Like that's the baddest ass. I would say the B word, but I would probably she would probably drive straight to Florida just to
No,
whip my
brother, I
ass and
had
then go
to
back
work all
home.
day, and I didn't get
So
a chance to do shit.
So she's a bad woman, boy. That's a hardcore chick right
Yeah,
there.
no, I'll
And so
figure it out.
so we salute Dixie's mama for being that badass bee. So
What?
um
My phone.
anyway, so what I took away from this episode was that Akasha and King Vampire, they freaks. Like, I'm in good company because like I'm a freak. I used to be not. I used to be very vanilla. But like I said, when I let that flag fly, that bitch went high. So we learned that Dixie and Scouse are very committed to each other. They are very monogamous and vanilla. Boring.
I just dropped my phone down the stairs, and it's a beast. It didn't even break.
I'm
Yeah?
surprised I didn't even hear that shit.
I know, right?
Ugh. Hi, Precious.
What are you over there? What you saying?
Who, me?
No, I'm sassy trying to get something out. What you saying?
Mama.
I was a freak and didn't know it and what I was doing and saying yes to because people have a tendency to get me to do things by wording things just right.
I haven't learned that wordage yet. When she was younger, she was a freak, is what she's trying to say, because people would manipulate her with being slick mouthed, right? So then when me and her got together, she became vanilla.
I'm vanilla, baby.
Conservative. She's a little bit more conservative than she was when she was younger, but that's what we do when we age. Except me, I'm totally in reverse.
Because to a degree,
I
don't like to just.
I found in a ditch butt naked. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, hon.
I don't just like. At first, yes, I would tell you Blab everything when we met, and I think it was because I was very lonely. I was cooped up in a house.
Cooped up in that house.
Didn't have friends anymore.
No friends.
And I whatever I was told. Then, well, we blossomed, me and him. But I didn't believe he was gonna go back.
I wasn't gonna call back.
And for a long time,
She knows.
I struggled. And there's my good days and there's my bad.
But as a couple, we get through them together.
Things that have happened. It's not an insecurity. It's not a jealousy. It's my nightmares because even when my eyes open, I'm still asleep. And I don't know that it's a dream.
Put a piece of chocolate in front of her, though, she wakes up.
I'm vanilla, baby.
No, you're not. Shut up.
PTSD, and that is. And I get, once I realize it and the person gets me to snap out of it, I'm so mad at myself and so embarrassed because I've had it controlled for so long. And now that it's acting up due to things I've found out and piecing together, I'm mad at myself. So Dixie knows this. I didn't know she was at work. I didn't even know what was going on.
Apparently, she messaged you this morning, Dixie.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And if I would have known I was in that trends,
It's okay, Sassy. Like, ain't that, things happen.
I like that this time around, as I'm learning, it's me learning.
Yeah, I make her learn.
And I'm not doing it because
Every once in a while, she drunk.
I'm so high off my butt from weed and alcohol.
She loves that
I
moonshine.
can't stand. Speak.
He's a cat sitting in the parking lot. Sun beating
But
down.
she's a good person, and like she, it is what it is. Life happens. We get fucked over in life. We get good things in life. We get thrown some Dixies in life, and you know.
Nobody dies a virgin. Life fucks us all.
My friends, let me tell you, I can break it down.
You're absolutely right. Life does fuck us.
Can't take my advice, but I can give it.
Don't worry. You fix to start taking your own advice, because I'm gonna put that shit up on the refrigerator and say, take that.
Kitty cat sitting in the parking lot.
So Scouts, what do you oh my God, Dixie. Scouts, what have you learned from tonight, sir?
Just always make sure it's like communication, like clear lines of communication, no
assuming.
What?
No assuming.
Yeah.
Don't assume.
Yeah.
Dixie, can we put like a sticker on his ass that we can shock him whenever we want him to be a little bit louder? Just
I don't know. I go ahead. Yeah, just communication, really. I've always said to Dixie, just make sure you communicate about shit and all that, and just be there for each other and try and support each other as much as possible.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Scouts. Like, that is very important. Like, it was funny because when we talked about how jealousy plays a role in both sets of relationships, Dixie, and I brought up how emotions and jealousy plays a role. And Scouts wasn't jealous per se, but we all as a family went through he was on an emotional roller coaster when y'all first got together, and but he's gotten a lot better. Like he's progressed 100 times where he was when y'all first got together, and that's to be commended. Hey, I got you a balloon and a cookie and some milk, Scout.
Just make sure the cookie's got weed in it.
Wow! Congratulations!
Oh my God.
Hey, Dad!
Yep. Okay, so anyways, we're very proud of Scouse for continuing to move forward in his development, and one day he will be a real life boy. No, I'm just kidding. That's Pinocchio right there. Okay, so no, we're real proud of the boy, the man. He has done wonders, and we commend him. When is his hammer getting to him, Dixie?
He's already got it.
All right, my man got his hammer. That's what I'm talking about. That's what makes you a man right there, the hammer. I still haven't got mine yet.
I showed you that on the fucking one-on-one thing.
It might have been the one of 3 times that I actually fell asleep while we were having the interview. I was so embarrassed about that. Sassy's over there going, King, wake up! I'm like, oh shit, what? Like, I was so tired that night.
Submissive and breedable.
I am not breedable. I am not breedable.
That's what you think.
But if you look at one of the clips that are on YouTube, you will watch me in motion fall the fuck asleep, and for about a minute and a half, man, I am out, and then all of a sudden I open my eyes and I was like, fuck, man. But
Pew, pew, doo, doo. He broke up again.
I need healing.
I'm trying to get my damn. There we go.
He broke
Fuck, I hate that router, man. I swear to God, I'm gonna throw that router up in the air and blow that bitch apart. I don't have anger issues. I have router issues. Okay, Sassy says she cannot tell time at all on a what? Oh, on a clock. Yeah, she doesn't. Like, she doesn't. She if there's a clock up there and it's not digital, Sassy can't tell what time it is. So,
I have no time for games.
no time. Do the big titties one. Dixie, do the big titties
Oh
one.
wow, those are some big
Oh
titties,
wow,
mommy.
it's some big titties, mama. Okay. So,
Oh my God.
yeah. Okay. So, as everybody, Jerry. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I thought I was at Jerry Springer show.
That was a lie.
This is not
That'd be
always been
funny
a
as
problem,
fuck.
but it is with myself.
Didn't y'all used to love Jerry? Fucking love that show, man. Like I love watching them trailer trash bitches get out there and start throwing bows, and then it comes out that that shit was.
Shelly Belly fueled nightmares going on here. Now I don't eat gummy bears anymore, so they're the last remaining happy.
Whips.
Insecurity in a relationship. It comes off into a relationship because I have it in myself, and I'm working on changing it and building my confidence up, and I am recognizing that more and more now. And I am sorry, I have it in my friendships, I have it in family issues, I have it all the way around.
Okay, look. First and foremost, stop fucking apologizing.
Okay, but you know what?
Like you ain't got nothing to be sorry about. You never disrespected me. You never disrespected Akasha.
But
you never disrespected Scouse, nor fucking Dixie. So stop fucking apologizing for shit that you didn't do.
Will you stop touching me?
you don't get what I'm trying to
I do get what you're trying to say because you've been saying it for a couple days, honey. But you don't have to apologize for anything. Like you are the least most aggressive person I've ever seen in my life. Like everybody likes you because
we're being submissive and breedable.
Don't say anything to offend anybody. I mean, every once in a while, Dixie might get a little saucy with you, but that's just because she's trying to make you more, what is that word, Dixie? What's that word, Dixie? More confident in yourself, huh?
Oh, nothing. I was.
So, like, be more confident that you are a good person.
Listening.
What the fuck was that?
Sorry, I wasn't
Who was that?
Whoa. What?
Oh my God. Okay, so thank you, listeners, for joining us on this journey through the complexities of modern relationships. Until next time, I am King, and that is Sassy, and
Stay sexy. And everybody tell yourself something you love about yourself.
like we got to take Dixie soundboard away from her. Oh my God! Don't play that. Do you know who that is? I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but that's my sound clip of one of somebody I know. Anyways, so
that I used to know.
no, I still know her.
Okay.
So, anyways, do y'all want to say bye or y'all?
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. I love Lil Jon. Like he can make the best sound bites. Like everything he says should be a sound bite. That bitch is awesome. Fun fact: who knows where Lil Jon and the East Side Boys got their start at? Where did they start making me music at? Does anybody know? Akasha, Scouse, Dixie. Do y'all know Florida? Where? Hell no. He's too cool for Florida. in the Atlanta strip clubs. Because if you listen to most of his music, that is stripper music from the first bar. Like he's telling them bitches to get nasty and clap it and yeah, that's my dog. Love me some Little John. I'm gonna try to get him on the show. I'm gonna write to him. I'm gonna try to get his ass on the show because I love me some Little John. So, all right, y'all. It was a pleasure as always. Next week Before everybody goes, hang on a second. I got one thing that I want to share with you, all of y'all, because we have been accused, and like these bastards, they're douchebags, but whatever. Like, we have been accused of what was it? Being insensitive to the bullies and the douchebags. So I wrote something real.
I'm sorry. Where in our sanity and shit should we be more sensitive to the bullies?
Right? That's what I fucking said.
The
Like, fuck
bullies
them. They're
are not
bullies
being,
for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. And the bullies have no any sorriness or any emotional
Hell
shit
no.
for us. So why should we give a fuck about fucking bullies?
That's right. See,
They don't give a fuck about us.
Wait.
They don't give a fuck about the people they're
No, they-
bullying. So
No,
why
they
should
don't.
people that are being bullied give a fuck about the bullies' feelings?
Oh, does anybody have any nominees for the list this week?
Nope.
No nominees for the list. Okay, so
I'm just gonna say,
this-
bullies can go kiss my big hairy swingers.
and it's hairy too. Like, it's
What's
hairy.
hair? Your balls?
Oh my God, shut up, Dixie. Ain't nobody asked you. Like, we don't want to talk about his balls. Anyway, so this is what we're gonna.
Big balls. She likes big balls. We had the biggest balls of them all.
Oh my God, we had last week 800, almost 900 people listen to our show. Okay.
Hello to my baby.
So good, Precious.
It's my little mitten kitten. It's my little baby.
Okay, so it definitely is Precious.
This.
Yeah, 100%.
The bullies can go fuck themselves, first and foremost. But we're better than that. You know why? Because we have this is what the Unzipped Truth is going to be about from now on. Open dialogue. We're going to engage in open dialogues, empowering you to confront truths and stimulate critical thinking. Perspective diversity. Discover overlooked perspectives to broaden your understanding and enrich your personal growth. Authentic storytelling. Immerse yourself in authentic narratives that resonate with and validate your own experiences. Confront your issues bravely. Equip yourself with tools to courageously tell them to go fuck off, and confront complex issues and drive positive change. Community connections. Build bridges with the community, fostering understanding and collective empathy. Personal empowerment. Empower your voice by sharing and reflecting on personal experiences with others. Critical conversations. Join and stimulate critical conversations that challenge conventional thinking. Virtual relationships. Navigate the nuances of virtual relationships with clarity and insight, not douchebaggery and fuckery. Okay? So, transparency priorities. Prioritize transparency in discussions, every interaction. Address harassment. Learn effective ways to tell them to go fuck off, and very nicely tell them to go fuck off. Address and combat digital age harassment. Self-reflection. Use our platform to reflect on your current beliefs and evolve your perspectives. Life complexities. Untangle life complexities through shared stories and insights. Breaking taboos. I like taboos, by the way. But break taboos by empowering conversations and that encourage bold questioning and identify exploration. Explore and affirm your own identity through diverse dialogue and shared experiences. Romantic insights. Gain deep insights into modern romantic dynamics to nurture healthier connections. Respectful dialogue. Engage in respectful dialogue. I lost my point. I lost my fucking engage in respectful discussions that honor diverse viewpoints and foster mutual respects. Except the trolls, they can go fuck off. Community inspiration. Get inspired by our community. They're fearless thought leaders who challenge the status quo. Curiosity cultivation. Cultivate curiosity that drives meaningful exploration of love and life. And more. mental well-being. Enhance your mental well-being through open exploration of emotional topics and challenging the norms. Challenge societal norms with bold discussions that promote innovation and understanding. Fuckwads. So that's what our show is about. That's what it's going to keep being about. And all of these fucking douchebags that like want to make everybody's life a living hell, like we're still going to come at you. Fuck you. That being said, does anybody else have anything else they want to say?
I still don't get
All
who the
right,
fuck said
meeting
that we should
adjourned.
more. I'm about to say.
Oh, there's been a couple of the fuckery leaders that has said that, but you know what? Like when they stop doing their fuckery, we'll stop shining a light on them. Like
Yeah.
so, if you want to be a douchebag, we're gonna shine a very respectful light on you, like from way
goes
above, because
fucking
we're not
both
going.
ways.
It does. It definitely does. If you want us to stop shining a light on you, then you stop being a fuckwad. That's all I got to say.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get out of here, and it's been a pleasure. Of course, Akasha.
And that's all I have to
right-hand
say
lady.
about that.
Right. That's right. And
Mm-hmm.
because you know,
One
King
left to
Data
do,
said,
no.
like I really like Stone Cold was.
Precious.
Yeah. I don't fucking get it.
Forever, forever, vanilla.
Your wise knowledge with us today, and tell your husband we appreciate everything he does for the show. Scouse, my dog. Thank you, brother. Like you a bad motherfucker in your own right. And Dixie, the big dicks. I was
Yes.
just saying your name because I gave it to you. The big dicks. Like
I announce it in every room.
Hell yeah.
I know you do. Thank you. You can say thank you. You can say thank you because
Thank you.
I gave you that.
Thank you,
Yeah,
fucker.
you're welcome. The next one's gonna cost you.
Damn.
I'm just saying. So
Negatory.
y'all be good. Y'all be safe. And stay blessed. Until next
Take
time,
care.
we shall.
Take care of
See
yourselves
y'all.
and each other.
Gonna need
Please do. Like beat it.
Shut up, Bob Barker,
Beat it.
and have your pet spayed or neutered.
Okay, Bob Barker. I'm just
Price
saying.
is wrong, bitch.
I love that movie. Okay, my computer is literally fixing to shut off. So y'all have a good night, everybody.
Doodle.
Bye, y'all.
Night.
Laters.
Get that. Yeah. All right, we're off the air, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, because there's only one other Gentile here. All the rest of y'all are.
Yep. Oh wait, hold on.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
See ya.
Get that.